Yes, ma'am.
And I dare somebody to shoot my black son to the ground because I'm standing with my black son. My son is an intelligent boy, and just like the rest of you out here, you ready for college? We matter. Y'all have to tell them why y'all matter before it's shown we matter. We're not gonna tear up you guys' community. I live in Reed, and I don't want nobody to come tear up my community. I've been there 5 years. My son has been through racist stuff. I have a Mexican son, he been through racist stuff. I have daughters, they been through racist stuff. Everybody matters. And y'all need to tell them why y'all matter. We don't want to see our sons on the ground laid out. We don't. And y'all need to know why we don't want to see our sons. We want to see them make it to college. We want to see them have babies. I want to have grandchildren.
We want to have a chance too.
Exactly.
We want a chance. We want a chance.
God bless you.
Y'all need to tell them why y'all matter. I'm crying for y'all. I was scared to come out here. I didn't want to come out here. Everybody told me, don't go. They racist. They gonna shoot you down.
Yes, ma'am.
But I had to come for my kids. I had to show out for my children. The reason why I said why do Black Lives Matter is because everybody is hollering Black Lives Matter, but they're not telling why they matter. I'm saying I'm here for my sons. I have sons that didn't want to come because they were scared to come to Marshall County. So I had to be strong and come out for my sons, me and my daughter. And we matter because we're human. We bleed the same way. We go to school the same way you guys go to school. We're nurses the same way everybody else are nurses. We take care of you guys as family members. You take care of our family members. We're human. That's why everyone matters.
I would like to say that you guys, you definitely are brave for coming here because this is known as one of the most racist places. I mean, for real. You know, that's what I grew up knowing. Like, I went to school with a mixed person, you know what I mean? And one. That was it. And probably didn't even meet a black human being until I was 14 years old. So, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you
very
guys
much.
for interviewing me. Thank you.
At the Black Lives Matter protest in Marshall County, Kentucky. I'm here with a young lady. What's your name, ma'am?
Jolene Colson.
Jolene Colson. I should ask you questions like, why are you here?
I'm here because it is important. I've lived here for 36 of 38 years, almost my whole life. I was 17 years old before my mom ever let me go to a Tater Day alone. I have a stepson that has a biracial sister. I have a biracial nephew. This is important. When tragedies have happened before, we have all come together. And I mean, our courthouse door says Marshall Strong. And if we are going to be Marshall Strong, we have to be strong when it's hard to. So that's why I'm here. We all had to pull together, and we did.
Pretty amazing.
Yes.
Especially for all these people to come here because this place is scary.
Yes, and there were several that said they were afraid to come here. I had phone call after phone call today, messages in my inbox talking about please don't go. If you do go, be careful. This might happen, that might happen. Anything could happen anytime, and if something's important, you have to stand up for it.
Just to get like a personal feeling of how someone says, like, how did you feel when you heard about what happened?
It was awful. It took a long time before I could watch the video.
I still haven't.
So many people, I've seen so many people explaining it, talking about how it made them feel. And it's heartbreaking to know that so many people stood there and literally watched a man be murdered. And nobody could do anything about it. It was horrible, absolutely horrible.
We appreciate you guys. She said we all set this up for somebody.
Hope Davis and her husband organized the entire protest. I am just a friend that, when called upon, will gladly help. In just a couple days' time, we came up with hundreds of bottles of water. We had snacks, cookies, signs. It was great. It was Yes, absolutely.
Quality.
That's all anybody wants.
That's all we want, even as the people here in Marshall County who
Yes.
are of the lower class. So that's all we want is equality.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Well, the people who have started this protest in Marshall County, Kentucky, what's your name, ma'am?
Hope Davis.
And this is your husband?
Waylon Davis.
Waylon Davis. What pulled you guys to do here?
Well, we went to protest in Paducah, and then we went to the vigil in Murray on Monday, and it was weighing heavy on our heart anyway. Just what happened to Breonna Taylor, what happened to Mr. Floyd. Just there's too much of this that goes on a regular basis, and it's like it gets swept under the rug too much, and a lot of people don't know, or unfortunately sometimes don't care because it doesn't affect them personally. And Marshall County unfortunately has that reputation that black people aren't welcome here, but I mean, I can tell you that's not 100% accurate because I live here, have for the last 5 years, and haven't had any issue. I mean, you get looks here and there, but that's not something I haven't dealt with before. But we wanted to bring as many people together as we could and just show the world that when you put aside any whatever differences you may have, people can come together and create a beautiful thing. And I think this protest
I
showed.
think we had over 300 here today.
They gave me goosebumps when they started coming around.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, there they are. It was beautiful.
I'm so thankful for the turnout.
And even though, I think that this needs to be noted, even though that we haven't had problems, no one has been outright disrespectful or mean or anything like that. He cannot drive, he can't walk down the road by himself. It's not safe to do that. So our children walking with him makes him no longer a threat. So essentially our children protect him. It's not supposed to be that way. No, we're supposed to protect our children. And so we want anybody and everybody to feel free to come here. This is an awesome town. It has awesome businesses. We want people to feel comfortable to come here. I'm sure that you've heard, being from Marshall County, you hear so much all the time of, I ain't going to Marshall County. I'm not going there.
I mean, I've been guilty of that myself in the past because all I had to go by were the horror stories that you hear.
Right.
But most of them, unfortunately, were true, and that's the problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
And man, we've come so far. I think in 20 years, we have come so far since I was a teenager. And I think that the next 20 years is going to be better. I think this helps it be better. And maybe faster.
Do you plan on doing more here in North County?
I need to sleep tonight.
I mean, you know what I mean? I imagine so.
I need to sleep tonight.
Yeah, we need to.
We're not
Re-energize.
No,
there's a lot of work.
yeah, we're not done by any means, but we just need
But
a little rest. But
I can't. We need some rest. Yeah.
We appreciate you guys so much, and thank you so much for doing what you're doing. Well, that about sums it up. I've been editing this video for days because I wanted it to be perfect and because I've never used a video editor before. The protest was awesome. I've never been to anything like that before in my life. And to see that many people of color in Marshall County was what you should call a miracle. It went smoothly. There were people there who were against the protest, but for some reason they kept their distance, and I'm pretty grateful for that. I'm also grateful that all those people let me interview them because they had no clue who I was and no clue what my intentions were. But I'm just really excited about how the video turned out, and I hope that you all enjoy it. I'm going to continue to do my series on injustice in Marshall County because we, even as people here, we have problems, big ones, and we still want them solved. So, Jennifer, signing out.